it going? Hey! What's up, Easy Bake? How's everything? I'm just gonna wait till a couple of more people get in, I guess. Don't mind me, this is the first time I ever tried this, so I may have a little bit of jitters, I guess. What's up, Bronx Soul? One of my peoples. Me, everything's good, thank God. Just got out of the gym and coming to see you guys. Hi, Kat. Hey, Palm. What's going on? That's right, you are my favorite from down under. Ex-fat person from down under. I feel you, I like that. All right. So we got a nice little bit of group here going on. Hi, how are you, Mexico? Mexican, Cuban, Bella. How are you, sweetie? How's everything? So, this is the first time I do this live stuff. It's kind of it's weird for me, at least. I've done like podcasts and stuff like that, but people were actually talking to me, and now I'm talking to you. So today's, I guess, little talk. I'm gonna try to do this every Monday. I'm thinking about more than likely 1 or 2 o'clock. I dig it. You guys are cool, and I appreciate everybody for coming. And you are. That's right. You're a what's that? Hold on, I'm sorry. Dude, I thought we were friends, but the avocado video got me wondering. Oh man, that was such a punch to the face for me too. I was like, what? Yeah, it's Tuesday down under. So today we're gonna talk about I guess my journey and how it all came to start, I guess. For me, it was my sister. My sister was, well, my whole family was kind of big. We were on the bigger side. There was only maybe, well, yeah, my older brother and my 2 younger brothers are thin. But everybody else was just, big. So my sister decided to get the gastric bypass. So she took her little brother along, of course. That's me. And I went with her, and I was already tipping the scales, like, I would say about 350, 375. Don't mind the noise, sorry. Noise around here. So the doctor was like, thank you. And it was weird because she went in and they told her, hey, you have to lose 25 pounds and you can, no problem, get it done. So I decided right then and there, yeah, let me try, let me see. So I talked to the doctor. The doctor's like, yeah, I'll see you. And I remember it like it's yesterday because I was probably like trying to be a little over like 19 when I first started like seriously trying to lose weight. And hey, there goes my sister. I love you. That's my little sister. It was weird because I knew I had to lose weight, but in my family it was a really big deal because, like, as I said, a lot of my family was big already. So they were like, you have to do something, you don't want to be big like us, getting into your older age or whatever. And honestly, I didn't listen. I continued to, well, you know what? I can't say that because I did lose quite a bit of weight in my 20s, like 22, 23, because I decided to go to culinary school. And when I went to culinary school, everything was great for the first like 6 years. And then, I had some unfortunate stuff that we'll talk about, in future future talks. Um, and I just worked and ate, and hey, Dreamy. And before I knew it, it's crazy how weight can just pack on and you don't even notice it. Like one minute I was like my friend from down under likes to say Easy Bake likes to call me tanked. One minute I was tanked, I was looking and feeling good, and then before I knew it, I had ballooned up to like, wow, like almost 400 pounds. So I was like, whoa, you know. So I went back with my sister again to the gastric bypass, and the doctor saw me and he was like, hey, before we can even like get you on the table, you have to lose 100 pounds. So I said, if I could lose 100 pounds on my own, I would do it. I wouldn't need you. And he was like, yeah, but that's just, I have to see how committed you are to this. So I said, okay. So I'm not gonna lie, I was an avid like freaking meat eater, man. Like, now that I think about my life, like how, like, my girlfriend at the time, who is now my wife, she was like, you should try to go and become vegan. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was like, no way, I'm never gonna do that. That's never gonna be something that's gonna be, it's never something I'm gonna do. Let alone because, it was just because, honestly, and I won't lie, toxic masculinity, like, we get taught here in the States. I don't know how it is for Australia and all of my other people, but it was like, you have all these commercials, a real man eat beef, beef is what for dinner, and it was like, you kind of get brainwashed by that crap, and then all of a sudden it was like, I actually didn't go vegan for a girl. I went vegan at first for my health. But then, as I started to watch, like, all these just documentaries, like, I think the first one I saw was, what was it? Oh man, Dominion. If any of you guys have seen Dominion, whoa. Like that movie definitely changes your perspective. Dominion, just a whole bunch of. I saw Dominion. I saw What the Health. Just really horrible things. And then I think the real kicker was I decided I became the district chef for Whole Foods Market of New York. And they took me to, sorry, airplane. They took me to a farm where they were doing, where they were doing the slaughtering and stuff like that. And it's crazy because I went in and I already had like huge, like just huge, like preconceived notions of like what I was gonna see, because it's funny how over here our system, they don't allow us to actually get into and see the farms and the slaughterhouses. They kind of like hide it and make sure that nobody else sees it, right? So when I went in, I saw the way people were treating the chickens at first. Like they were just grabbing them and throwing them in, and I was just like, wow, it's kind of, at first, like my vegan nerve went up, and I wasn't even vegan at the time, so I was like, oosh. So then all of a sudden, They took me to go into the pig pen, like pig slaughter area. Yeah. That I left there. One, you guys all know I'm an empath, and you guys understand, what that means. Like, I instantly put myself in that cage, and I instantly felt so sad. Like, even thinking about it now gives me goosebumps, and I get welled up, and I don't really like to talk about that experience. So anyway, that, along with needing to get healthy, because unfortunately, I was facing some really, really like huge like problems, health problems, and mental problems. People don't understand how those two go hand in hand, and we're gonna have a discussion about that too. But my main reason for losing weight was because I didn't want to die, and when and when I decided to, didn't want to go around. So all of a sudden I started like trying to lose weight on my own, which didn't go well, because listen, not all of us start as vegans, and and I definitely wasn't a vegan, but I always had that like vegan sensibility or what have you. Like, we all seen that commercial at 2-3 o'clock in the morning where you see the little dog or the cat in the cage, and you hear that, "In the arms of the angel." Oh my goodness. So I was just like, you know what? I said, there must be something to this. So I went and I went to a dietitian and a nutritionist, which was crazy. The way they tell you to eat is so contrary to health that it kind of made me, push back a little. I was like, you know what, I gotta find my own way. So I had tried low carb. I tried keto, but I felt so sick on keto. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like my stomach and everything. So then somebody told me to go plant-based. My wife, and actually my primary care doctor told me, let's try it. So I said, all right, if you think this is what's gonna work. So I started doing it, and nothing really set off, like no weight loss or nothing. It was just, I was feeling better, like my joints and stuff were feeling better. So then I had, unfortunately, the accident where it left me pretty much, I guess, incapacitated. I was numb from the neck down for about 9.5 months, where I couldn't hold anything. I couldn't I had to relearn everything. So when I relearned everything, I relearned how to relearn my, all these toxic things that I was taught as a young man kind of fell away. I almost died twice, and it was hard. It was rough. Like, I'm not gonna lie, those 9 months, almost 10 months in the hospital, really make you think about your life and your stamp, like what you want to leave in this world, And I didn't want to leave this world as a person who did harm, caused pain. I've always wanted to be a person whose legacy was one of love and compassion. So I started with what I put on my plate. And before I knew it, it's just like the weight started falling off. Like, within the first 6 months, I probably lost about almost 200 pounds. And it was like, it was amazing. not only thank you, Kat, I appreciate you, and Easy, you crazy.
Big bottle ice, wanna go, wanna $1. Big bottle ice, wanna go.
Apparently they want to give me water, big bottle water. And so I started to gradually regain like strength in my arms and in my legs. And I don't know if she's still here, but Jack, no Jill. I mean Jill, no Jack, right? That's my, like, she's my angel. She basically helped me, you know, when I couldn't really walk well and I really couldn't stand. Like, she would find ways for me to work out, and she would build things around my issues, and it's crazy how opening your heart allows new people to come in and to help you become the person who you really want to be. And the best decision I ever made in my life was, one, getting married to my wife. Had to throw that one in. Two, reclaiming my life and understanding that a life with compassion and a life like doing no harm is a pretty great life. It helped my mental. I was I'm not gonna lie, I was a depressed person. I used to work sometimes 12, 18-hour shifts just so that I didn't have to think about all the other stuff that was going on, around me. I'll probably talk more about this in another live, but my whole family was basically ravaged by cancer. So it was just like, I just wanted to, since I was one of the last, people in my family, I wanted to leave a legacy of compassion and kindness like my mother did. And sorry, I'm getting welled up, guys. Whew. Okay, so anyway, so once that happened, I started to put it together. I started understanding how food directly affects your ability to heal. People forget that the building blocks of life come from food. And why not do food that means to keep you healthy. Like, I can eat an entire pineapple, even though I don't, or an entire papaya, and it goes in, and it's boom, you're ready, right? And I remember eating, eating animal flesh, and just being so sick and so tired for so long that I didn't want to do anything, let alone go to the gym. What I'm trying to say in this live is that if a person like me, right, a person who grew up with this toxic mentality of, only real men eat meat, who grew up around, farms in Puerto Rico and seen people kill animals and stuff. If I could make a decision, right, to change my life, right, and through that change, helping my animal brothers and sisters and the planet, and helping people see that it can most definitely be done. Okay, that's my message. It can most definitely be done. Self-love starts with loving yourself. And that's where most people forget. And they care for everyone, they care for everything, they care for the planet, the animals, the everything but themselves first. How are you going to enact change? How are you going to change the dairy industry, the meat industry, the way people look at food? How are you going to change that if you're not here? And people got to understand compassion. With compassion comes strength. I don't care what anybody says. If you're strong enough to have compassion for a little animal, then you could learn. That's the Bronx, people. Welcome to the Bronx. And it's just like, I just feel like people got to understand that it's not that I'm trying to morally shame you or like tell you, oh, you're wrong, but you're kind of wrong. It's like, you got to remember that all our food, right, it has cells, it has, it's growing, like along with animals. Their cells remember the last thing that happened to them. So I always felt like, but why do I always feel so freaking sad, man? Like I always felt so sad, so tired, so depressed, and I'm starting to realize that, yeah, exactly, Kat. Compassion and empathy always, but that's what it was. Like I was eating all their sadness and all their pain and their suffering. And I don't care what anybody says. You guys can say what you want to say, but you can totally feel that through the food. You can feel that when you eat a piece of poor animal, And I just didn't want to be a part of that. So, and I wanted to be here, man. Like, we have this misconception, some vegans, not all vegans, but if you started for your health, then you're not really a vegan. Really? Like, you can't say that to me, because I be out in the streets, picketing. I go to rallies. I push for the animals. What have you done? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm glad I'm here too, and I'm glad you guys are here too, and I appreciate you guys greatly, and I'm sorry I did so much noise, but this is the Bronx, and this is New York. This is how it gets down. But basically my message is, it's okay to start this journey with selfish reasons. It's okay. It's okay to want to live. It's okay to want to be here for your family. It's okay. You understand? Like, it's okay. But when you start to grow, right, as a person, you start to realize that the world and everything around it, we're all connected. So you have to be a part of that. You have to be a part of, making the world better, making it a more kinder place, a better place, And I'm just so glad that I could be a part of it, and I'm so glad that I'm building this community and that you guys allow me to be a part of your life. It means so much to me, because for the lack of family that I have, because unfortunately they're not with me anymore, I built it with you guys, and that to me means so much to me, and once you start realizing that this world is really not what it seems, you start to realize that things are just, you could bend things to your will if you allow yourself to just be that way, to be able to bend it, to be able to do what you need to do. Thank you, sister from Australia. um, but it's just like I feel so blessed to just be here, you know, and that I want to share the rest of my life doing something that's bigger than me, you know, and what's bigger than trying to save animals in the world, you know, and if I'm not, yes, say, you know, God forbid, down the line, I'm not here, I still have you guys, and you guys will still go forward and do what you need to do, and I will be so grateful to the universe that I was a little piece of it, a little piece of that, you know, and with that, I just want to say thank you for, you know, being here with me and talking, and and listening and and talking with each other. That's amazing. It does my heart so much, so much well. Like I'm filled with so much joy that it's hard to make you guys understand. But I am grateful for everyone who came to see and to join, and for everyone who just joined in. Thank you for coming in. I've lost so far 420 pounds, 420. That's funny. Woo. And I'm looking forward to losing these last couple of pounds so that I can get to where I need to be. And I am so grateful for everyone who's joined, and thank you, Kat. Thank you for always just like making me like feel so so inspired myself. Like you guys all inspire me, every single one of you, and I love. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for all of you guys, and I just if you guys have any questions that you wanna ask me for the next one, next Monday, please feel free, hit me in the DM. You know how it is. Yo, Vegan Star, my boy, how you doing? I'm good, bro. So glad you could make it for. I'm about to jump off at 1:30 because I don't like. I know you guys have things to do. But I am grateful for everybody who joined, and it's crazy. Oh, check this out! I hit a milestone yesterday. I have to tell you guys because I need to share. So when I first started my weight loss journey, right, I was 625 pounds, give or take, and I was a size 68 pant, right? 68. So yesterday I went to Target, which is my self-care place, and all of a sudden I went to go take my regular size like 48s, so baggy. So no, I couldn't. So then I went into the 44s, still baggy as hell. And then I went to a size 38, and it fit me. Now, I don't know if you guys could tell, but shoulder size weight, you know, like upper body, I'm still like a 2X, you know. I'm pushing an extra large, but I'm still a 2X. But for me to have the same size pant that my older brother has is amazing to me. Like, to me, that was mind-blowing, you know. And then I got a letter from a young lady in the cancer center where I used to go, and she was writing me how I inspired her to go vegan, and she's like, sorry. she went from like they told her that she had like maybe nine months to live, and she decided to go vegan, and she's in remission. That made my year. You know, it's like you hear all these kids, you know, like they go into these cancer centers and they never come out, and that gave me the proof that I'm doing right and I'm helping people, and that's all I want. I want to help everybody. I want to help the animals. I want to help people, and I want to help this planet. I want to make a difference. And I didn't want to cry. And there's empath problems. But like she made my day. You know, like to know that this young lady is, God willing, gonna do amazing things. You know, and in my small little way, I helped her. You know, mahalo, my brother. And it's just it's different when you get when somebody tells you, yo, you're doing right, you know. And I know that straighten up, Josh, come on. I know that my family's up there and they're smiling, so I'm proud to have helped and to keep inspiring. And you know, you guys inspire me every day, and with that I guess that's all I have to say. Like, my weight loss journey is one that everyone can do. Anybody can. You know, I promise you, anybody can. Now, are you able to do the mental work and the soul work to become the person that you should have always been before you were, you know, taught things, you know? So with that, I leave you guys with all the love in my heart, and I am so grateful to you guys. And I'll see you next Monday. And of course, you know, you guys can't get rid of me that easily. I'll be posting or whatever. I'm a little bit of a mess, sorry, but I just had to tell you guys because it was amazing. It was really amazing. And you know, to know that I'm making a difference not only in animals' lives and in the world, you know, it's huge. You know, it's huge to me. You know? And I am so glad to still be here. And I'll tell you about the hospital stories too, 'cause that was crazy. But with that, I say I love you guys. Please live with compassion in your heart and with positivity all around you. Have a good day, and I will be seeing you guys. Mahalo, love. See you guys later. Goodbye.